tell a sign.
Hello, everybody. Again, this is Buck Joffrey from PoorDoctor.com, and this is the next installment in the videos about self-publishing ebooks. To this point, we've reviewed in previous videos and blog posts how to find a profitable topic. We've reviewed how to get your book written if you don't want to write it yourself. Have a cover made through outsourcing on Elance, and also how to upload your book. Well, we haven't gotten into that detail. The details of that are on the Amazon site itself, but that you can get your book uploaded on Amazon from the person who generally writes it or makes your cover on Elance. If I take a step back for a second and talk about why I chose Amazon and Kindle Direct Publishing, because I think that's an important point. So there's a few different reasons. Certainly, there's a good there's obviously a big market with Amazon and with Kindle. Even though there are other platforms for ebooks, Amazon and Kindle still own about 70% of that market. And frankly, that's where people are making money on this whole ebook thing. Um, Part of the reason for that is the people who are interested in, sort of cranking out books and making a good passive income stream here know that Amazon is um, very straightforward in terms of uh, how to manipulate the search engines, the Amazon search engines. And what I mean by that is the whole idea that when you go to the Amazon site on Kindle and you are trying to search for a particular book, if you use keywords the way we learned in one of the previous videos on Google external keyword, and then look for and place those exactly um, according to what words are popular. That plus the number of downloads and the number of positive comments in your ranking essentially is what determines when your book will show up or what order it'll show up, and what order your book shows up in will determine ultimately how many books you sell. So it makes it pretty easy. The search engine, the Amazon search engine, is similar to the way Google used to be in, say, 2000, the year 2000. It wasn't that hard to manipulate. Google's algorithms have become far more intricate, and so you can't manipulate it the same way. So ironically, a number of the internet marketers who used to make money on the internet have come to Amazon and they're using a lot of the same techniques to manipulate the Amazon search engines. So, excuse me. The other thing is that, by the way, the screen you're looking at here is my personal page for KDP, and you can see my 3 books here that I published, and you can see the date. They were all published today. The date today is January 5th, 2013. These were published, less than a month ago. And right now, in the category for diet and weight loss, all 3 books are in the top 10 on Amazon Kindle, which is really big. That's what we wanted, and that's what I want to. Trying to show you how I got there. Now, the other thing that I think is really important here is understanding that that there's more to this than just selling books. We talked about search engines being able, you can easily manipulate search engines on Amazon. You can't do that on Google. But Google loves Amazon. So even though it's hard to rank for things on Google, if you're ranking high for them on Amazon and somebody searches that on Google, then you're going to show up. Now, let me give you an example of that. Okay, so let's look at HCG Diet for Foodies. This is one of my books, okay? And just for a minute here, I'm going to go to Google and I'm going to type in HCG Diet for Foodies. Okay? Alright, so when somebody types that in, my book comes up #1 on Google, and through Amazon. So you can imagine that there's a huge number of things you could do this from a business standpoint. What if you were writing books about, you know, malpractice law, or, what if you were writing about, asbestos or something, one of these really lucrative law fields, and you wrote a book on that? It's virtually impossible for you to come in and become #1 or on the top 10 within 2 or 3 weeks for something that competitive on Google. It's just not possible. But if you can come in through the back door through Amazon, that's a huge deal. And that's something to really think about, because the Amazon books are great for passive income, but they're also good for advertising your business. Okay, so that's another reason why I chose this. Now, the last thing is, probably the most important thing, is the concept, or this program that Amazon puts out called KDP Select. Okay, KDP Select. KDP Select. Here's how it works. You make an agreement with Amazon that you will publish your book only on Amazon Kindle, not any of the other platforms, not on your own website, nowhere else except Amazon Kindle. In exchange, they put you in this program, KDP Select. There are multiple advantages of this. First and foremost, or not the most important, but the first thing is you have multiple streams of income from Amazon. First, you can sell your book. We talked about in the blog post about how you should try to probably sell your book somewhere between $2 and $5. You can, make your commission normally the way, just from people searching your book and buying it. Or if you're in the KDP Select program, your book goes into a sort of library where people on Amazon Prime can check out your book like they would with the library. And this money here, this, whatever, 700,000 plus, looks like there's a bonus here, $1.5 million bonus will be paid out for January, it says. What that means is there's a pot of money, and however many times your book was checked out compared to other people on the KDP Select program, you'll get another sort of slice of the pie. So you'll get money from that, and you'll get money from people who are not part of KDP or not part of Amazon Prime, who are just buying books. So fine, that might create a little extra money for you, but that's not the big thing here. The big thing is that as we may have mentioned, hopefully we did, you can't go onto Amazon and price your book for free. You can't do that. It has to be at least 99 cents. And ideally between 99 cents and sorry, but I can adjust that, 99 cents and $10, so you get a 70% commission. Now, what the KDP Select program does is it allows you to have your book for free for 5 days out of every 90-day cycle that you're part of this program. And you might be wondering, why the heck would I want to even put my book out there for free? And the answer to that goes back to what we talked about in terms of the Amazon search engines. The biggest thing that's important for the Amazon search engines are the search terms and the number of times your book was downloaded, along with some contribution of your book rankings in terms of the comments that were made. But the biggest by far, if you search any book, you'll see it's the exact search terms and it's the number of times that book was downloaded. Frankly, or straight, it stands to reason that if your book is free, your books for those 5 days, it's going to get downloaded a lot more than if it costs any money. I mean, why not, right? And so what that allows you to do is therefore continue to manipulate the search engines. And if you can manipulate the search engines, that's your opportunity to climb in the rankings. And when you climb in the rankings, when your book is no longer free, more people are going to buy it, more people are going to check it out, and you're going to make more money. Now, there's a lot more to that. My books didn't become, I didn't have the top, I don't have 3 books in the top 10 just because of KDP, just because I put them out there for free. There's an entire way that you're going to go about making sure that everybody knows your books are for free, because otherwise, you're just going to have free books out there and nobody's going to know about it, and it's not going to help you at all. And that will be the subject of my next post and video. So make sure to sign up for the newsletter, and also to check back. And I'm eager to share the final piece of the puzzle with you.